Your gas bill is not just a bill. It is a recurring tax on your home, and a dying industry is counting on you to keep paying it forever. Most homeowners spend between $1,200 and $1,800 every year heating with natural gas. Over 10 years, that math gets brutal. Today we run the real 10-year numbers on heat pump versus furnace and show you exactly why the math just flipped in most of the United States. Let us start with what an average American household actually pays. A gas furnace burns through $1,200 to $1,800 in fuel every year. A modern heat pump heating the same house typically costs $600 to $900 per year in electricity, roughly half the annual fuel bill. If you have solar on the roof, that electric heating bill drops further. Some homeowners report heating their house essentially for free in shoulder seasons. But the install costs are very different. A gas furnace runs $4,000 to $7,000 installed. A heat pump runs $9,000 to $15,000. Ductless mini-split heat pumps land on the cheaper end, around $8,000. Whole house ducted central heat pumps land higher, $12,000 to $15,000. So heat pumps cost more up front. That is the part everyone hears. The part nobody tells you is the rest of the math. Pull out your gas bill and look at it. There is the fuel charge, the actual gas you burned. Then there is a line called delivery or service. That delivery fee is $20 to $60 every single month. It does not matter if you used zero gas. You still pay it, forever. That fee pays for the aging gas pipeline running under your street. The pipes, the maintenance, the workers. It is an infrastructure tax baked into your bill. Here is the catch. As more homes leave gas, fewer customers pay to maintain those same pipes. So the delivery fee on the remaining homes keeps rising. Gas utilities know this. Their own regulatory filings call it a death spiral. Each customer who stays gets stuck subsidizing a shrinking, more expensive network. Roughly half of your gas bill is not even the gas. It is the toll for staying connected to that old infrastructure system. And here is the kicker. The heat pump does not pay any of that delivery fee. It runs off the electric line you already have running into your house. Skip the gas, skip the fee, skip the rate hikes coming down the pipe. That alone can save $240 to $720 a year. Let us actually run the numbers for an average American single-family home. We will use realistic mid-range costs and a 10-year window. No funny accounting. Scenario 1, the gas furnace path. Install cost $5,500. Average annual fuel and delivery bill $1,500. Multiply that yearly bill across 10 years. $15,000 in gas, plus the install. That is $20,500 total over 10 years. Scenario 2, the heat pump path. Install cost $12,000. But federal and state incentives knock $4,000 off that price. So the real install drops to $8,000. Annual electricity for heating, $750. Across 10 years, that is $7,500. Add it up. $8,000 install plus $7,500 electricity. Total 10-year cost of the heat pump path, $15,500. Now stand them next to each other. Gas furnace, $20,500. Heat pump, $15,500. Net savings, about $5,000. That works out to roughly $500 a year staying in your pocket instead of vanishing into your utility bill. Year after year after year. And remember, that is using mid-range numbers. In high gas cost states like California, Massachusetts, or New York, the gap is even wider. Now the big myth, the one your neighbor swears by. Heat pumps do not work in cold weather. This was true 20 years ago. It is not true today. Modern cold climate heat pumps from Mitsubishi Hyperheat, Daikin, and Bosch IDS keep heating effectively down to -15 degrees Fahrenheit. Maine, Vermont, Minnesota, even parts of Alaska are now installing them as primary heat. The Department of Energy has the field data backing this up. Below -15 degrees, efficiency does drop. Many homeowners keep a small backup, an electric resistance coil or a wood stove for the rare deep freeze days. But those deep freeze days are rare in almost every climate zone. For 95% of winter hours across the United States, the heat pump alone handles it. The old image of a heat pump struggling at 30 degrees Fahrenheit is dead. The technology jumped a generation, but the reputation has not caught up. Now, the part the gas industry really does not want you to know: the federal government will pay you to switch, and those incentives survived the big, beautiful bill. Section 25C, the Energy Efficient Home Improvement Credit, gives you 30% back on a qualifying heat pump, up to $2,000 per year. That credit is real, federal, and active right now. You claim it on your taxes the year you install. Keep your receipts and the model number. Then stack the state and utility rebates on top. Many states add $500 to $3,000 more depending on income and equipment efficiency. Check the database called decireusa.org. It lists every rebate available by zip code. Many homeowners knock $4,000 to $6,000 off the install. After incentives, a heat pump install can land at gas furnace prices. The upfront cost objection mostly disappears for the homeowner who actually does the homework. Now, to be fair, gas still pencils in a few places. In parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and West Virginia, gas is unusually cheap and electricity is unusually expensive. In those specific markets, the gas furnace can still beat the heat pump on a pure 10-year cost basis. Local rates matter, and they vary wildly. Always look up your own electricity rate per kilowatt hour and your gas rate per therm before deciding. Plug them into a real calculator, not a sales pitch. But for the majority of the country, especially California, the Northeast, the Pacific Northwest, and the Upper Midwest, the math now strongly favors heat pump. Now the practical question: should you actually rip out your existing gas furnace today? Honest answer: probably not, depending on its age. If your furnace is under 10 years old and still working fine, ride it out. The math does not favor scrapping a perfectly good appliance. Wait for it to die naturally. If your furnace is 12 years old or more, start planning now. The average gas furnace dies between 15 and 20 years. Yours is on the clock. Get a heat pump quote alongside any furnace quote you receive. Run both 10-year scenarios. If the heat pump wins, do not replace like for like out of pure habit. If your furnace dies in the middle of January, you might end up replacing it fast out of necessity. That is exactly why planning ahead saves you thousands. The worst time to make a $15,000 decision is at midnight when the house is 45 degrees. Make the decision now while you are still warm. There is one more cost the gas furnace path is hiding from you: future rate hikes. Gas utility filings show delivery rates climbing every single year in most states. Several major cities, including New York, Berkeley, and Seattle, have already banned new gas hookups in new construction. More cities follow every year. And if you ever sell your home, buyers in those markets increasingly view gas appliances as a future replacement cost. A gas furnace can hurt resale value. These are not hypothetical future scares. They are policy changes happening right now in real housing markets. You are placing a long bet either way. Quick myth check. Myth 1: heat pumps do not work when it is cold. We covered this. Modern cold climate models heat down to minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Myth 2: heat pumps are way too expensive. After the federal credit and state rebates, real install costs often land within $1,000 of a new gas furnace. Myth 3: electricity is dirtier than gas. False for about 70% of United States grids today, and getting cleaner every year as renewables grow. Myth 4: heat pumps cannot heat a big house. Modern systems heat 4,000 square foot homes just fine. Sizing is a contractor problem, not a technology problem. Myth 5: you have to rip out your ducts. Not true. Many heat pumps slot directly into existing ductwork. Ductless mini-splits skip the ducts entirely if you prefer. Bottom line: gas furnace, lower install, much higher 10-year cost. Heat pump, higher install, much lower lifetime cost, plus federal incentives doing real work. If your furnace is on its last legs, do the homework before replacing like for like. The math has shifted, and the gas industry would rather you not look too closely. If this helped you see your gas bill differently, hit the like button and subscribe. It tells the algorithm to push this kind of math to other homeowners. Next up on CleanWatt, how smart meters actually work and why utilities pushed so hard to install them. The answer is more interesting than you would expect.